Well, today's Farmall Friday is going to be a little bit different. I ran into a guy at the gas station. He saw me wearing my Farmall regular shirt. He says, "Nice shirt." And we got to talking. Well, as it turns out, he's got a 1086 and a 560 for sale. We're going to make the drive and look at it. It's a Farmall Friday. That's what we do. We look at Farmalls. Well, I am in the metropolis of Corey, Pennsylvania. And would you look at there? 560, 1086 sitting there. Well, I was actually hoping they didn't have them running. I want to see this 560 start with no ether. Ether. I'm going right to the tag. You know why. It's a diesel. Do I see a punch in it?
I want the matching whites.
I actually need to get my glasses on. Hey, I am reading 41075. No punch. Wait, is that a punch? I don't know. Well, there wouldn't be a punch if it was done at the factory. The upgrade, the rear end. Oh, here it is. He just put a battery in it. And I guess I'll just do a walk and gawk like always. Okay. Got the old truck tire steers on there. Looks like 15 538s, and that is what they are. They're kind of bald, weather checked. I mean, everything's here. You know, got a little oil on the toolbox, but that's probably from pulling the dipstick, which we will do. We're wet up top here. These might need tightened down. I don't know. We'll hear it run. Got the... Oh, and there's the bowl. The proverbial bowl. To the filters, to the pump. Not quite like the 660 was set up, but... Yeah. Got a new hydraulic hose coming back to the... I don't know if that breakaway coupler back here. Yeah. Milky, kind of a chocolate milky, so you know the tractor probably sat out. That's probably what happened. But fast hitch. The old crank, need a new crank on there. So you can adjust that up, adjust that down, and adjust it all around. But yeah, I'm sure this is just from pulling the line, or I don't know. Might be bad. I don't know. Glow plug meter right there. It's kind of rough to look at, but it's how it runs. Really, he's got fender extensions on there. These are the fenders off an M, but they are fenders. Must have did some plowing with it, because this tire is a little bit lower than that one by, I don't know, 1.5 inches anyway. Weather checked. You'd have to get tires on this thing within at least, you might get away with a year of using that or two. But yeah, there you go. There's a 560.
If not, we can jump it.
Okay.
Hope I have the key.
He's got to get the key. I mean, I don't think it's any more rough than the one PA Farms bought.
Even still got the battery line on it.
Nice. Yeah, got a dead battery. All right, well, this is the 1086, obviously. They fired up, they jumped it. But it's running. camera. Boy, the rear skin, 18438, very, very good skins on there. Titans too, man. Pretty good tires. Steers aren't terrible. I mean, they're bald, but I'd run them for a while. Okay, this one's not good over here, but yeah, your plow side's good. Headliner's rough. She rough, but you know, it's Farmall Friday. TA's forward. It's not all the way forward, but then again, the spring could be bad, or I don't know. Huh. Interesting. Around the back, 2 remotes, dual PTO, Cat 3. So yeah, there you go. I mean, she's you know what I call it, 100% project tractor. I don't know. I don't even know what he's asking for these. I will find that out by the end of the video.
Lived a rough life, so.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like he stored it inside, the 1086. And you say 386 hours?
386 hours.
Okay, I wonder if that didn't roll.
Been in a barn for the last 15 years.
Yeah.
About 4 days ago was the first time it started in 15 years.
Huh.
And it had no issue. Literally, I have a video. It fired right up on the first try.
Yeah. Sat for 15 years, you say?
Yep.
Wow. How long does it usually take on those glow plugs?
Honestly, about 50 seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
Seems like if you hold it for 50 seconds, it fires right up.
Yeah.
So. But this one also hasn't been running in about 4 days now either. So.
Right. Hey, you guys tell me what year this is. I don't see a punch on there, so complete guess is that this is probably at least a 60 in that range.
I have spare tires for 1066 too.
Oh, you do? There ain't enough cranking amps on that. Turn a diesel over.
This would be a big deal liar today.
Well, no. I just think the battery needs charged.
Yeah.
You know, these 282s, man, they take a lot of juice to turn them.
Oh yeah.
You know, they like their glow plugs and they like strong batteries. Oh yeah, I believe it. You've had it started. Well, let me see if I can regulators mount up. Got some foam and some headliner stuff that must have fell. He said this thing sat for 15 years. So, I don't know. Let's get up in here and yeah, the seat's not in horrible shape. Okay. Oh wow, look at the tack. Round and round and round we go. Where it stopped, don't no one know. Now, it's showing 386 hours. Okay. But I wonder if 386 hours ain't since he put this in here. Changed it out. I don't know. Or it's roll. I don't know. Yeah, that's different aboard. And with this stamped steel, you don't dare reef on it because it won't work out well for you. Gauges aren't working, but I don't know, it's a 1086. You know what I mean? Still a piece of history, you know. Whale of a 4H project right here. Either tractor, really. Both diesels. Yep. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's serial number right there. I am reasonably certain, but not 100%. It's smooth. Smooth, smooth, smooth. There you go. Glow plugs and a good battery. White smoke. I never did pull the dipstick, but I assume there's oil in it. Old 282, man. Spent some hours behind one of these. Fuel sippers. Decent running engines. We've already talked about on the channel, you know, didn't put enough head bolts on them. But this one here ain't turboed. And if you just treated it with caution and care, might get away with running it for a few years. The old elbow up there up top for a chimney. You're gonna mess around with a 282, you gotta have really good batteries. Or at least one that's out of its mind. Yeah, missing that up top. Okay, PTO. Yeah.
Torque amplifier still works too.
Huh?
The torque amplifier still works.
You tested it?
Yeah.
Tell you what gear he's in, but it ain't reverse. That's for sure. That is. She's for sale. Come and get it. Bring your own battery. Check this vent down here. Yeah. What are you asking?
We're not really sure. We were thinking probably around 65 or best offer for this one. That one probably around 10.
Yeah. Well, there you go. You heard it.
Like I said, we need some high transportation for them, so.
Calling them.
You have to when you mess with little stuff like
Do you know the backstory on this at all? Like, who's the previous owner and whatnot?
The previous owner was a farmer down in Spring Creek. His name was Ned. He was, I think, 102 years old when he passed.
Yeah.
And it went to the property to his nephew.
Okay.
And we're selling him on consignment for him. So,
Okay. Okay. So both of them.
yeah, both of them are the same owner. He actually had 4 other tractors, a couple of the little 300 utility tractors.
Okay.
The International 300s and a 350 utility.
Already gone?
Nope, they're all sitting over at our garage.
Oh, that's right. You were telling me.
And then we have a 2606 industrial with a loader.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that gas?
That's gas. It's got the straight 6 engine in it. That one's actually a turnkey running, driving tractor.
Really? Loader up, loader down.
Yep, everything works. It's got a
Power steering?
Power steering.
Does it really?
Power steering.
Power steering.
And it has a weight on the back, a 55-gallon drum that they had filled with concrete.
Yeah, counterweight.
We literally picked up our skid steer with that.
Really?
We have a John Deere 250D, and we actually fully picked that skid steer off the ground with it.
Wow. Do you know what loader it is? It's
a 3000.
International.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're pretty sure that tractor came from the factory as a loader backhoe.
Okay, yeah, that's anything's possible.
Because
dealers have offered a lot of options.
Yeah, well, it doesn't have a PTO on it.
Okay. Yeah.
So
yeah.
That's usually the telltale sign of the backhoe.
Yeah.
And the 300 utility, actually I'm working on that today to get it running. And then the 350 needs a carburetor and a starter.
Okay. But the 2606 is money.
2606, get on it and go. I just completely rewired it, and the only thing I haven't done yet is get the lights working.
Yeah.
And it's actually got a decent set of tires with tire chains and decent set of front tires on it. They've been switched over to car tires, but well, truck tires, but
well, that's fine for a loader.
Yeah, exactly.
hold up a little better.
Yep.
Especially if you're lifting skid steers.
Yeah, exactly. It was originally designed to have 2 6-volts in it.
Yeah, yeah. I like the idea of 2 12-volts on these engines. Yes. Run 2 12s, man.
I could not see 2 6-volts starting this every day.
No, and especially not when it's cold.
Yeah.
Apparently the glow plugs are okay in there. The glow plugs.
They all work.
Yeah, yeah.
We actually tested them all. They're all working properly. And
yep.
Like the other day, it was real cold out, and held the glow plug for a minute with a fresh battery, and it fired right up.
Yeah.
No hesitation, nothing.
Yeah, and we are in Corey, Pennsylvania, and I could tell you right there's Dollar General. He said park in the Dollar General parking lot. He wasn't kidding.
No.
There you go. We got some wheel horses.
Yeah, there's a couple wheel horses, a Montgomery Ward.
Yeah.
And an old Ford LT100 with plow.
Wheel horse, cousin to the Farmall.
The starters on all the machines are actually just redone at Martin's starter service down in Cambridge.
Okay. That's good to know.
Except for this one. This one we found used.
Okay.
But I believe that one has the tag on it, and all the other tractors have the Martin's starter service tag on it.
All right.
So they've been fixed locally.
And you say this still charges battery?
Yeah, this one still charges the battery.
Okay.
So does that one. That one, just put the alternator on that one.
Yeah.
Actually, it's been sitting there running now, what, half an hour?
Yeah. Yeah. Good 25, 30 minutes, I'd say, yeah.
The only thing that don't work on that is the lights.
What's that?
The lights and the wipers and stuff are the only thing that don't work on that.
Yeah.
And that's just because I haven't had time to look into them. That's got air conditioning on it.
Yeah, the mice, they like to, when tractors sit for 15 years in a barn.
Yep.
That's a mouse heaven right there.
Yeah. You know, surprisingly, there's not one cheap wire on that tractor.
Well, I mean, I think once you get into it internally, there might be some little chew marks.
Most of the issues I've run into is the switches are all broken.
Oh, okay.
From sitting.
Yeah.
Like if you look at the control panel on the roof, the air conditioner and the wipers and everything,
yeah,
all the switches are broken.
Yeah.
The knobs are broken off of it.
Maybe his grandkids or something got in there and
I know.
Played house.
People were robbing parts off of it, and we had to put a steering ram on it, put steering lines on it.
Okay. Yeah.
We had to put an alternator on it.
Well, that's nice of them to come get parts.
Right.
Especially when it would have costed a mint for the parts. Yeah, just got some pulley wobble right there in the front, but the engine itself don't sound bad at all. I mean, like I said, I didn't pull a dipstick on either one before we fired them up, but sound pretty good. I mean, I don't know the color of these bowls, man. You really can't see a whole lot, but it don't look like there's a whole lot to see in there. To be honest with you, the 660 at that auction bowl was dirtier than that, so I gotta tell you a little something.
We haven't even cleaned these up yet.
No. Yeah. Well, like I say, this oil here, that's just from pulling the dipstick.
Yeah, that's...
What's the oil look like before you... I mean, it's going to be low. I mean, probably, tractor's probably hot. But yeah, it's black. Yeah. But the good news is there's oil in it.
Yeah. Actually, we did an oil change on this one.
Okay.
Actually, both of them from sitting.
Yeah.
We didn't want to run the old oil that was in it. So we changed the oil in both of them.
1540?
Yeah.
Yep, that'll do it.
This one's got all new fuel in it because we drained the fuel and it was
pretty crummy.
Yeah, it was bad.
Did you take the bowl off, clean that out too? Okay, because I was just saying how clean the bowl was.
Yeah, we took all the filters out, cleaned it all out.
I was just at an auction where there was a 660 and it was pretty much mint. There was a lot of crap in that bowl. Of course, he was a puller, so just to get better flow, he pulled these, ran a straight line from the bowl to the pump.
Oh, geez.
And that's not what you do for tillage tractor, but
no.
Yeah. Well, there you go. For sale. For sale. Corey, Pennsylvania. How can they get a hold of you?
You can put my number in your description if you want.
Okay.
That'll work.
All right.
That's the easiest way to get a hold of
If you get any calls from freaks, man, just block them.
Yeah.
Giving it a little fuel. Needs a pipe, needs a smoke pipe, but yeah, there you go. Killed it.